I'm doing a video about cussing, and I'm probably gonna say a whole bunch of cuss words, just not, I'm just to address them. And so if you get offended with cussing, then I would turn this off now. So George Carlin has the seven dirty words you can't say on radio or television, and it's shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cuck, motherfucker, and tits. So, gotten pretty quick at saying it. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. And it's shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. And I've never understood how people are so beholden to the meanings of these words that some guy said that they have, and you should be offended by them. I've never understood that. Because over time, words change, like the meanings of them. And when I was in high school, if someone's like, you're gay, as like a derogatory thing, nothing about sexual preference, you'd be like, I am happy. Because have like a gay old time, that was have a happy time. So, uh, I, I just, I've never understood how people can be so beholden to these words that men create that say they have this meaning. I've never understood that because I've been around a lot of people that claim to be Christians and go to church all the time and say they read their Bible and pray, and you'll don't cuss around me, don't cuss around me. But then when they get angry, they can say whatever they want. They can say every cuss word known to man, and I I hate the hypocrisy because I've said before, I have a hard time with organized religion and church, and like because there's so much hypocrisy because we're human beings and we're fallible. And I've just seen so much hypocrisy in churches, and I'll just read my Bible and pray. There's zero hypocrisy. I get just as much out of it. I don't need to be around others who pretend to believe what I believe or believe it in that moment and decide to go do whatever they want during the week. Because again, hypocrisy, hypocrisy, hypocrisy. And I've noticed that people that scream the loudest about things, generally in their private life, it's like they feel guilty or something. So like the celebrities that global warming, you need to do better. You're a piece of shit if you don't do better. Reduce your carbon footprint. As they're flying around in their private jets that create more pollution than you or I will ever create in our lifetime. That's hypocrisy. You're not putting into practice what you preach. You just preach, and act holier than thou. And that's with cussing. Like, people give others so much power over them. I've never understood why words mean so, like, because sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But in today's day and age, it's like words hurt you more than sticks and stones. And I don't understand that. Like, somebody can say whatever they want to me. I don't care. Because it's all about who is saying it. Because I've said for a decade plus, I really don't care what people think about me. And they're like, you don't care what anyone thinks about you? I'm like, I didn't say that. I said people. People are the morons I work with, my moron friends that you see every so often, acquaintances, like my family that have been around me through thick and thin, seen my best, seen my worst. I absolutely care what they think about me. And when I say you don't care what people think about you, like, it's not gonna, oh, I feel so terrible about myself. When someone said, like, when a coworker would say something, like, negative about the job I did or something, like, I would generally think about it, like, are they right? And then if I don't think they're right, screw you. If I think they're right, I need to make a change. I still don't care what they think about me. It's just, will that comment help me become a better version of myself? Whether they notice a difference in me, who cares? It's about about me being better. So, shit, piss, funk, cock, so motherfucker insides. They're words. Who cares? Be better. Be the best version of you. I've said that on multiple videos, and think for yourself. Quit letting others and technology think for you. And I had to add in technology because it's like people turn off their brains and like, I'll just look it up. And then they have the answer, they give the answer, and then it's gone. They have to look it up again 5 seconds later. It's like, use your brain a little bit. And I've said that I think people are slower now. And not stupider, dumber. They process information slower. Like when information's just coming at you, they can't process it like quickly. It takes them time because when you're processing information, if you're always looking it up on Google or whatever search you use, you're not processing it as it comes in. And my biggest example is that is people getting on and off the highway, especially on. Everybody's hitting their brakes and everything because they can't make decisions on the fly and just keep processing when to get over, when to accelerate, slow down a little bit, fit in. Like, it's just, people can't do it. And it's sad. And I made a comment to a friend that I think social media, you should have to be 21 to get on any social media. Because they talk about it, like, I've heard a lot of people that our mental health is lower than it's ever been, and then young people, their mental health is so low, and why do you think that is? Because they have the whole world telling them how great they are, or they have the whole world telling them how big of a piece of shit they are. Like, I don't know at 13 if I could take that. I don't know. Didn't have to deal with it, so I have no clue. And when I was working at a school, there were these young ladies that propped up their phone and they're just dancing before the bell goes off and they have to be to class. And I just shook my head and I turned to a coworker and I'm like, I am so glad I'm not growing up now. And she's like, why? I was like, look at those young ladies. I'm like, to be that beholden to a stranger's attention, it's sad. Like, you care what strangers think of you that much that you'll do anything, almost ingest anything, act any way just to get a little attention from strangers? Like, it's one thing if you're just really good at something and you get attention for it. But to do anything and everything like so many children do, and adults now, young adults, old adults, like, they just can't handle it. And your brain doesn't develop till you're 25. But yet all these things like nicotine, alcohol, you can't have until you're 21. But social media, when you're 4, knock yourself out. When it's as bad for your brain as alcohol or nicotine, it's going to warp your brain and change how you think. Because when I was in high school, that's when like video games started to get pretty good graphics to where it started to mimic real life. And there was all this stuff about violent video games and they create these violent kids and stuff like that. And I told the same friend that I said social media, you should be 21 to get on, that I don't think violent video games make you violent. They make you, and violent movies, TV shows, whatever, they make you violent plus a little bit. Like whatever your violence is, if you're uber violent, that video game's not gonna like, or if you're not violent at all, boom, it's gonna make you uber violent. Like that's, I don't think that's how it works. But does it make you a little bit more? Yes. At least your thoughts. Because I told him that I was binge watching Dexter, and I would just have these thoughts of like somebody would cut me off in traffic, and I'm, motherfucker, why would they? I'm gonna punch you. And like, what are you doing? They cut you off. Who cares? Life is gonna go on. It's traffic right now. It's rush hour. Of course someone's going to cut you off, moron Kevin. And so I'm just like, and it hit me. I was watching Dexter constantly. I was binge watching it. And it made me have more violent thoughts. And if I'm in my 30s feeling this, how is a 12-year-old, 13-year-old going to react to social media and all that? It's going to change you. So just think for yourself. Be better each and every day. Not you need to be better. Like, just to where maybe only you can tell. That's okay. The whole world doesn't need to know that you're being better. Because one person does know. And I'm pointing to him. God. He sees you being better. That's what matters. Because I see all these people like, people won't judge me, only God judges me. It's like, you understand he sees you all the time, right? He knows your thoughts. He knows your feelings. That's probably not good if you're acting like that. So, I'm not going to say go to church, but maybe read your Bible, pray, ask God for forgiveness. Maybe he can help you more than a therapist or your parents, siblings, friends. He can give you peace that you didn't know that you could achieve.